Howdy folks and welcome. I hope this finds you well. Today we'll be talking about one of my favorite driving games, American Truck Simulator. If you're new to the channel, it wouldn't be a Dog Dad video without hearing from you, your thoughts and opinions on the games I cover, and I'd love to know what your favorite driving game is. Now, I've always loved driving games ever since playing Monster Truck Madness 2 on my neighbor's PC. There was something so exhilarating about racing against AI or your friend. Later on in life, around 2016, I was gifted by my late mother a G29 Logitech wheel, and it still works today, even though you can see the wear and tear on it. Looking at my racing wheel to describe it for the script, I couldn't help but feel a little old myself. Maybe that's why I've fallen in love with the Truck Simulator series, and specifically the American version. While trying to write the script, it's much harder than I thought to describe my feelings towards the game. I asked one of my friends who also loves this game, and he described it as, quote, the fun of driving without any of the anxiety, end quote. And there it was. It's not just about driving your truck from point A to point B, starting your fledgling business, and ascending to master of all truckers. It's about the scenery, it's about the pit stops, it's about taking corners too fast. American Truck Simulator is your vibe, it's your drive. You decide what you want and when. Do you need to use the bathroom on a 5-hour plus drive? Guess what? No odd gas stations off the highway, you're in the comfort of your own home. Failed the delivery because driving 54,000 pounds on 2 trailers is hard? That's okay, you can save and restart. When I say vibe, I truly mean you can be anything. If you want to stay under the speed limit and obey all the traffic laws, that's up to you. If you want to see why there are traffic laws, that's up to you too. I love that I can just put on an album and jam out, or a podcast and listen to some comedy. It's kind of nice just to roll along with everything curated by you. Now, American Truck Simulator starts off with you picking quick jobs, which was a great way for me to see the West Coast, a place I seldom travel to. I also kind of freaked out since a lot of these places were depicted in Fallout 1 and 2. I was baffled by how beautiful the landscapes were, and going from state to state felt like you were crossing their line. Whether it was night or day, I would often lose myself looking into the distance. Now, not to say this game's graphics are perfect, some of the textures are really bulky, and the pop-in was pretty noticeable. Now, as you start completing these quick jobs and start to earn money, you can buy your own truck and build your own business. At a certain point, you can get the AI to complete your routes and then have real people take them up if they're high enough level. And that's right, you didn't think there was an RPG system now, did you? Even though it's light, this was a really cool moment when playing for the first time in Europe because I had no idea that this was in the game. I like how the skill system is sort of indicative of the player getting better at their job and being trusted for longer distances and more unstable materials. Now, American Truck Simulator gives Europa Universalis 4 a run for their money on DLCs. You do not need to buy all of this, or frankly any of it. The only DLCs I would recommend are the states that you'd like to travel to. I have no hard feelings either way. On one hand, these small transactions probably keep the game afloat after launch, and at least they're being transparent about it. But on the other, I would love for these states to be free, or at least some of the content. Even for $20, having all these DLCs to add onto the game kind of feels iffy. But again, you don't have to buy them all. With $20 I spent a year ago, I've gotten so much time driving around America, building my truck army, and enjoying the open road. If that sounds good to you, I would highly suggest picking up this game. Remember, it's the fun of driving without any of the stress. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a comment about your favorite simulator game. Click that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If you really enjoyed the video, check out my channel. There's something there for everyone. And as always, see you next time.